right, this is Carnage from Carnage Gaming and Kicks. We're here at the Feel Good Gaming event at Xanadu and Laurel Racetrack. I am here with, who are you for the camera?
I'm Zack El Mohandes.
All right, Zach, and what did you end up doing today?
I got top 4 with Fairies at Xanadu Games. Won the sick freaking Chaos Sorcerer from the, was it Champion Pack? Turbo Pack? The Ultra Rare? Amazing. And I played Fairies, which if you saw the last Fairy deck profile from Xanadu Games, that was me, check it out. The list is very similar. I go into a lot of depth there, and I'm going to rehash some of that here with a couple of my changes that paid off pretty well. 6 recruiters, because you really want to be seeing recruiters in this deck to get to Christia, ending on DD Warrior Lady to banish your opponent's things, and then looping that with Dialk to keep banishing their monsters. Very strong. Of course, Herald of Orange Light and Honest are 2 of the big reasons to play the deck, so I maxed out on those too. 2 Arc Lord Christia is one of the big changes from last time. We put in a Gores instead of an Arc Lord Christia. This card can be a little bit bricky, and Gores can really help you come back if you're starting to fall behind. So I think that change is pretty good. The 1 Consecrated Light main, because you can find it with any of your recruiters, so if you ever play against like Blackwings or Vayu Turbo, or they have a Colossal Fighter or something else is dark in play, you just demolish it. And then we have Tragodia is disgusting, discarding level 8s in your deck's full of 4s. Just takes the most common levels in the format. Freed to fix your grave, Soul Release to fix your grave and banish your opponent's grave. Fix your grave, I mean, for Christia. And then Royal Oppression main, because all your damage step floating doesn't get affected by it, so a very strong card that hoses a lot of decks. I'm playing Decree because we're on triple Moon. Moon is very strong in Fairies, helping you avoid Mirror Forces and Brain Control and Dimensional Prison that really bodies this deck. So if I'm playing this many spells already, I just wanted to go to a Decree package. My Body, pretty strong card that helps against Torrential Tribute, Bottomless Trap Holes on Christia, and Mirror Forces as well. And that is about all the main deck. We can go to the side deck. Oh, by the way, my costume, I'm a deck builder. If you saw that at the beginning of the video, go back and take a peek. If you're wondering why I have a construction outfit.
Shout out the deck builder.
The deck builder. Alright, so the side deck, we have the 3rd Christia for matchups where she auto wins. Starlight Road for matchups where I really need Royal Oppression to stick. It just makes it immune to Heavy Storm, which is pretty cool. But then I realized, wait a second, they can just Oppression Starlight Road. So I trolled by putting that in my side deck, and I won't be doing that in the future. That's what we call a lapse in judgment. My Body's a shield again, because it's a really strong card. Prohibition, there's some matchups where you can just name like Alias and you win against heroes. You can, I don't know, name a lot of good things unless you got a lot of good decks. Look up a guide on Prohibition, I'm not going to go into it here. Mask of Restrict to help against frogs. We had 2 of these actually. Whoops, this Cyber Valley is supposed to be main. Alright, you guys pretend you saw that Cyber Valley there. It's really good with Mind Control. And you can float into it with that card. Should we reshoot the whole video? I just messed that up too. These Noblemans should have been main for the synergy with Book of Men.
Keep going.
Alright, yeah, Nobleman. Hamster Raikou gives a lot of issues to this deck. So Nobleman just answers those, and the Book of Moon can set a monster in order to, of course, just banish it. Mask of Restrict, we're playing 2 of those for siding against frogs, because frog is a really hard matchup. That was my loss in top 8 today, was the frog player. We'll see how he ends up. And then another Consecrated Light, which that card just won me the game versus Vayu Turbo today. Amazing. Another cross out for the above reasons, another Soul Release for the above reasons, another Royal Oppression because it just auto wins some matchups, Sidra for the same, and Electric Virus to deal with dragons and machines. 2 very common decks you'll see, and Change of Heart's a really good card. And then the extra deck, we're just on most of the common Edison stuff. We're on double Chimera Tech because of the Sidras. Magical Android and Cataster are in every deck. Black Rose in every deck. Brynak and Goyo are in every deck. But the Armory Arms on a lot of decks. And then because we're playing Light Fairies, we're allowed to play the Ancient Sacred Wyvern and the Avenging Knight Parshath. Definitely get these if you're trying to play Fairies. They do come up. And then for 8s, I'd say Thought Ruler Archfiend is very important, Stardust is very important, Dark End Dragon is very important, Colossal Fighter is very important, and then Red Dragon Archfiend is your flex slot that can be anything. Yeah, that's the deck.
All right, a couple questions. What did you finish record-wise in Swiss, and what place did you end up in Swiss?
I ended 4-1 in Swiss, which got me second place in the event, and then I finished in third/fourth place overall. So, yeah, matchups today were Machines with Solidarity, and Vayu Turbo, and Christia Sworn, which is my only loss. I want to say another Vayu Turbo, and Frogs was my loss in top 8. Don't remember the last matchup, but yeah, it was a pretty wide field today. A lot of different decks. My favorite part about Edison, really cool venue. Come check out Xanadu Games. Is there another question?
No, actually, there is one more question. Any shout-outs that you want to give?
Yeah, shout out to my man Evan for putting this event on. Like, he puts a lot of effort into these events. Definitely come check out these tournaments. They have insane pricing. If you want to pay $25 to have the chance to just win, this wasn't even first place. This is third and fourth place. This Chaos Sork. First place is like, what is first place?
Spirit Reaper.
Yeah, the champion pack Spirit Reaper is like $1 zillion. Awesome venue.
All right. Thank you again for doing the deck profile. Thank you for consistently coming out to these events, and congratulations on another successful top 8.
Thanks.